Is it me, or do I feel like this is a more refined version of Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub in the tub, but specifically for shaving? Ladies and gentlemen, Tree Hut's vanilla, I'm being specific, pre-shave foaming polish. Now, I have caught this in other particular scents. If y'all remember, I dropped one about tangerine. The tangerine scent, that was an interesting scent. I ain't heard of tangerine fruits. Do they still exist though? Don't worry about it. Don't mind me asking, because you know you used to seeing oranges all the places. Tangerine, I believe, is the cousin of oranges. Not my cup of tea. Okay, that's another story. Packed full of vitamin C. The oranges are. I'm pretty sure tangerine is too. Anywho, not a medical professional, not a medical professional, and neither a dietitian. So just gotta put these disclaimers out here. Okay. This is Tree Hut's pre-shave foaming polish vanilla. Let's get into this. So this comes in a 7-ounce squeeze tube, which I feel like you should have put it in a tub, but then I feel like that would not have been a clear distinction from the regular scrub, because then they would have thought it was a smaller version of the Shea Sugar Scrub. You get what I'm saying? No, rewind it back. So this is in a squeeze tube here, and to rub. So this has lactic acid, and is it allantoin in it, or is that a translation for lactic acid? Mind you, I'm just in real time giving myself all kinds of homework. Lightly scented, refined texture, bikini underarms and legs. So, you know, just because it's getting into wintertime and we headed about into fall does not mean you need to neglect shaving. They thought about it, because they already knew people was using the regular vanilla or one of them regular scrubs of any other scent, one of them Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. They knew folks were using that before then. It's in all kind of shower routines. I done used it in shower routine. I used it for my feet, everything, hands, everything. They say, you know what, let's just make a more refined version. So it's probably sugar in it, but it's just they've grinded it down into a more fine type of scrub particle. This is my guess. Mind you, I've never tried the pre-shave foaming polish, and this foams. Mind you, the original Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub is not, it don't have any foaming properties at all. Okay, it is not. 7 ounces and a squeeze tube, and the average price I'm seeing is like $9-ish, $10-ish. I would have to see the quality of it to determine. This is random. Where's the Tropic Glow? There's a regular scrub for it. I'd like to see this. I can't give you everything. I'm just, it just popped in my head. Thank you, God. Where's the Tropic Glow for this? Now, this does come in the tangerine, the Moroccan rose, and the coco colada. Okay, just letting you know, there's other variations. I love that they had vanilla in it. They took care of the gourmandish girls. Okay, they took care of us. Has anybody asked for a shave prep polish for, pre-shave foaming polish? Probably so. But people, I'm here to tell you today, pre-release, they've been using it. They've been using the regular scrub to go on and prep before or after, or before and after. Because I'm one of them that'll do that before and after. And have encouraged people and have instructed people to do before and after shaving and getting out of it. Even if, you're going with Nair to get rid of the hair bars. Yeah, I've done it. I've definitely done it. I have smelled the vanilla, and right now, as far as the regular vanilla, look, the way I'm about to make a campaign for Tree Hut's Tahitian vanilla bean to come back. If I have to tag y'all, bring Tahitian vanilla bean back, please. Back. Sorry. Until then, we got regular vanilla. This is their whipped shea body butter. And remember, for the OGs, I made a video when I went into stores and I saw that they had rebranded it and it stopped looking this way, and there was another way where like the name vanilla was smaller. This is your average sugar cookie vanilla. It's not shade. Like, I've smelled a lot of vanilla. I'm a gourmand girl, and I smelled cookie vanilla, pumpkin vanilla, bourbon vanilla. I'm telling you, vanilla bourbon have you shimmying shoulders, asking for a glass of a ginger ale with a macadamia nut cookie. I'm trying to tell you, vanilla bourbon, how that smell? Anywho, I say all that to say this. We need all what you're doing in regular vanilla and Tahitian vanilla bean. This is great for your traditional vanilla smell. This is your traditional vanilla smell. All my personal opinion. This is the whipped shea body butter. I made a video on they change the packaging change. So I'm like, look, allegedly, whenever there's a rebranding or allegedly if there's a different look, that means allegedly there is a reformulation. And I'm beginning to understand why I'm being led to encourage you all to continue to check the ingredients and continue to read these labels, because it's not just imperative, it's not just important. You need to check not only the food labels, check these too. That's all. They change from time to time. I get it. They do it for branding and marketing. But allegedly, that means the formulation changes as well. I've seen it happen with my own Summer's Eve nighttime. I call it my own because it's one of my favorites. Summer's Eve nighttime. The wash, it used to be stark purple, which means dyes were in it. They took the dyes out. That's a bonus. Then it was that dark purple gradient. Then they changed again to purple and whites, more what's the name? More abstract almost. And I think they changed it again. So these are changes that you have to get used to, especially if you're a hygiene girly or a guy, that you have a particular staple product. It's important for you to do that. It's necessary for you to check these labels and get used to the changes and how they do their branding and what you recognize their brand to be with, and the style and the color scheme. And some of these companies have color schemes for each separate scent. Tree Hut's perfect example. That way you don't have to worry about, okay, I got an unplanned doctor's visit because they changed the formula and I just thought it was the same thing. It is, but you don't read the labels to notice that maybe something is different. Maybe, just maybe. Not a medical professional. Yeah, also not a dietitian. Gotta mention the thing about food. Because I am familiar with Tree Hut and I have tried the vanilla of this, and this is just vanilla, but a pre-shave foaming polish instead of a whipped shea body butter. I say it's worth to take a look at based off of scent alone, and the fact that I've tried plenty of Tree Hut from the products, tried plenty from the brand. Now, the question is people gonna still use the regular scrub since this launched? That question remains to be answered. Can you guess the answer? When I think about love, it's one of the bravest things that you can do. It is patient, it is kind, it does not envy or boast, and it'll keep you on the coast of not being rude or self-seeking, nor is it easily angered or seething mad, and it keeps no records of wrongs. It has no pleasure in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. And most of all,